What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Thegoal60. So, once again, the fifth set of series that we've had this year, and all 5 times we've won everything except for one series, and we just can't get over that hump. If we could get over that hump, we would just be doing great right now. And of course, like always, I'm hoping for the best. I've always got, trying to keep that positive outlook on it, and we're just this close to making it work and making these things click and don't really know what's going on. I mean, you look at yesterday, teams like Boston just got shut out by the Yankees. You look at a team, like Washington, who lost pretty handily to a San Francisco team at home, and they were a minus 200 favorite. I mean, these things like that just have not happened in the past, and they are this year. It's a little crazy, but we're going to overcome it. We're going to move on. And we'll get into all of that now. So yesterday, the official plays went 1-1. Philadelphia came out. The Phillies did everything we could have asked out of them, especially the first inning. They put up 10 runs in the first inning. They had 5 hits. The Mets had 4 errors, and that helped us get 10 runs. Now, definitely that helped for the rest of the game. It gave us a huge cushion for the next 8 innings. But overall, if you look at the box score, the Phillies did outscore the Mets 4-3 the rest of the way to win 14-3. And so, that was a good look, a good bounce back for us. I had a lot of confidence going into Seattle. And Seattle just sits there and doesn't do anything really. They jumped out to a lead in the 3rd inning. They actually did take a 1-0 lead. And then with 2 outs, I believe in the 4th or 5th maybe, the Cleveland Indians come out with 2 outs and score 2 runs. Hit a double or something like that and put in 2. So we lose the lead, and it's like the Mariners never could overcome that. They had 2 on at one point with just 1 out. Couldn't get anything done, couldn't get even one guy around tied up. Ended up giving up 2 more runs. They did score a run late, so it ended up 4-2. But once again, we've had one team out of the group send us into a C-bet. Of course, the Seattle Mariners today, we're going to take them on the run line. Their run line is minus 148. So it has adjusted, we've got far enough away from that even money on the money line to where it makes sense to go back to the run line. Hopefully they can keep it closer and win outright today. Going to play it for 1 unit, only going for 1. On this C-bet just to try to get some value out of that series. And then hopefully we can break this streak going into Friday. Of course, I will have a video up tomorrow talking about the unofficial plays, but there won't be anything official starting up because it's a Thursday and there's no revenge plays coming up. And by the way, I forgot to mention yesterday, if you talked about the revenge play from Monday, Texas came out and got an outright win. They won again last night against the Angels. So that revenge system, even though it was an unofficial play, looks very strong. That's a good sign for the rest of the year for that. Hopefully that continues. And now we'll talk about the unofficial plays that are left going on right now. So there are 3 unofficial plays. The first one we're going to talk about is a C-bet, and it is St. Louis. St. Louis has been an unofficial play for us twice already this season, and both times they have taken it to the 3rd game. So maybe something to keep up with there. I like pointing out those trends. And St. Louis seems to get started slower into a series, so definitely I'll be watching that. And, just things that jump off the page at you are easy to keep up with, so might as well keep up with them. This particular game, it's really dealer's choice. You've got a money line that's plus 113. That's really outside of what I would take. I would, I try to cap that. If we're going to go around the even money like we have with Seattle the last couple of days, it needs to be right around even money, maybe plus 105. But over that, I look at taking the run line. Look at getting that extra added benefit of having a run and a half. In this situation, though, the run line is minus 170. So it is expensive. So it's, like I said, it's dealer's choice there, whichever way. I haven't had any emails or messages or anything about somebody taking that unofficial play. So I don't know of anybody being on it right now, but just keeping up with it. The next 2, another one is a C-bet. It is leftovers. Minnesota. They've been beat twice by Toronto. Minnesota's going off as a minus 148 favorite today. And then the last one is the Washington Nationals against the Giants. The Nationals are a minus 143 and a B bet. They started up yesterday. There was a win yesterday and in the unofficial, so it's kind of split that yesterday with the new ones. But let's see if we can't close these things up today. Like I said, tomorrow the video will be all about unofficial plays, just simply because it's Thursday and that starts off all the 4-game series that are going in the weekend. Friday, of course, we get a lot more. We actually get opportunities for official plays. We've got to break out this rut. I don't know. It's frustrating because I like to look at the data. I keep up with data for everything. I keep a pretty good spreadsheet, or at least I think it is. And if you start seeing something that's like, jumping out at you of these losses that we have had, of why they're losses, I obviously like to make changes and make adjustments. You don't jump way over here, but you may make a small adjustment to try to eliminate that. And all the groupings that we've had all season have been all the teams win except for one, and they carried all the way through a third day. And unfortunately, most of the time this year on the third day we've lost that C-bet. So I don't know what the trend is. Hopefully, it may be because it's too early in the year. I don't know. I'm trying to pinpoint that, trying to keep up with that. Obviously, I'm keeping, as detailed notes and things, on dates and what the price was, what the RPI was at that time, everything, trying to get better for next season. So it's constantly evolving, constantly adjusting. I will say that last season, out of the entire year, we had 7 total losses. 5 of them did come in the month of April and May, so it's definitely a start of the year thing. We didn't have that happen 2 years ago when I was back testing. Maybe that is something that, we up that RPI range in the first month and then start bringing it back down towards 10 points later on after April's over. I don't know. We're keeping up with that, of course, to see. And this is always, like I said, always ever-changing, always evolving to get better for the future. So I appreciate you guys watching this. Make sure you give it that thumbs up if you did like the video and you like keeping up with this. I appreciate you taking your time out of your day. I will say this, I used to end my videos last year and I'm going to start back again. No matter what you do, if you follow, fade, or pass, good luck. And I will see you tomorrow. Thanks again.
60% of the time, it works every time.